Give me that whole thing. I'm feeling for you. You know I gotta have it all, babe. I love you too. Oh, I wanna hear you call my name. I'm waiting.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's your man Ricochet for Vibe 105, and today I get to say I'm sitting down with a good friend and also super talented individual, my brother right here, Jordan. What's poppin'? Yes, sir. It's always fun when me and you get to sit down and talk on camera. First, before we get into this, let me give you your flowers. You have been in a position to be able to do this for over a decade. And the first time I ever heard one of your records, it was just something special about the way you deliver your voice, the vibe, the music, and 10 years plus later, you're still giving us that same energy, that same love, that same vibe. So let me congratulate you, give you those flowers, and say thank you for all the music and vibes that you've provided us with so far.
You know what? That means amazingly a lot more than it would coming from anybody else, but from you, that means the most.
I just gotta keep it. I just gotta keep it a buck.
I appreciate that.
Congratulations on the new single, Call My Name. Talk to us briefly about the single and what brought you to this point so far.
It's a fun vibe,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of has a dance feel, but it kind of has like a retro kind of vibe to it too. Because when we created this record, we were going for an '80s feel.
Right.
We were going for a throwback kind of feel, but then we changed it up with the drums. So now it kind of has some more modern drums. And actually, Mastermind, shout out Mastermind, because I sent him some of the records and he was like, yo, add some different drums on this.
Feedback.
He gave me the feedback, so shout him out on that because that's a new single. It's gonna be a dope vibe. It comes out on the 10th, and I'm excited, man.
As you say, the '80s vibe.
Yeah.
I was like scrolling through your IG, and I'm like, yo, who is this Prince? Like, the hair, the outfits, like this whole, I feel like this is a new iteration of Jordan.
Man.
Like, I've seen you go through stages throughout your career, but this feels like something special. What's inspiring this new whole 70s, 80s vibe right here?
Well, because we've been on the road, I've always had a problem with like styling myself, and always like that was my like one nervous thing. I don't know, do I look right, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So having a good team, and I just sent some references off, and like they wanted to focus on my hair. They loved it.
Yeah, the hair.
They wanted to focus on it. I sent some references. Of course, I had to give it to Maxwell. So I sent them some Maxwell, which when he was in his prime at the time, wearing those retro vibes. So that was the reference point. So we just went. We kind of we took that swag from Maxwell and kind of put it into me right now, what's going on right now, you know what I mean?
Next time we go for drinks, the chest is out there?
No, maybe.
Because I like to go three buttons down. I like to show off the chest hair.
I don't mind throwing the talk on me.
You got to show the chest hair.
Yeah, you're making it stand up. Are you sending shots right now?
No,
you don't mind?
No shots whatsoever. Prior to the single, I noticed, and we talk a lot, that you took some time away from making music, from the studio, from touring, and now you're full circle back. You told me that you're working on a new project. You dropped the Red Eye EP. Why the break? And then what prompted you to come back with, like I said, the Red Eye EP? I was not expecting that whole vibe at all, and it took me by surprise. It's very dope. But what did you learn through that break process?
It was crazy because the break happened. Like, the thing is, a lot of people, like, that process of me not putting out music for those number of years is because I was under contracts that I couldn't get out of. Right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to give up my creative, art, everything that I'm so passionate about to this company and be like, oh, you guys gonna own this? Nah, let me just. So when streaming popped off, I didn't have any music come out until like 3-4 years until streaming was already a thing. So I was kind of late to the show. Right. You know what I'm saying? But what I did was I had a great friend of mine who helped me stay in the studio, invested in me, and kept me in the studio with writers, with producers, and in all of that time I was just focused on just honing my craft and working on my perfecting the pen, sharpening that up, and just sticking with the music. And the Red Eye thing came together over a span of like 4 years because Attic, my boy Attic, and Josh Grant, like I met him through Attic, and we got in, and he had a dope vibe, remind me of like I was saying, Trobiz back in the day.
Shout out to Trobiz.
Yeah, shout out Trobiz.
The East Coast.
Yeah, and so we got in, and it was like, let's just put these songs on the project, and now we're about to be nominated, so.
navigating the music business can be super frustrating, and a lot of times people tend to just throw in the towel and give up.
Yeah.
How did you manage to navigate all the, like, for lack of better words, the BS over the last 10 years?
You know what? I guess privately let it bother me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because from the outside looking in, you would never be. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Privately, I let it bother me, but that's just within. You know, I can talk to you,
right,
my brother.
Course.
You know what I'm saying? But like, it made me toughen the skin up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you go through. There's a lot. This business is not easy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, like I've been doing it. You know, I've been since 2005. I started officially recording.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a long time, and it's about being resilient and not. You know, this. I don't want to do anything else, bro. I just want to do this.
No, this
That's it. So it's like
it was either this or basketball.
Yeah.
Because for people that don't, you got some skills when it comes to ball.
Yeah.
But we talked about you don't hoop no more. Like you said, you've been in the game since 2005. We're in 2023. A lot has changed with music, specifically R&B. Talk to me about R&B in today's day and age, because when I think of Jordan, when we used to be on the road together and whatnot, you know, you're really like hitting them vocals, and you're really giving that, like, you know, I don't want to say R. Kelly, but like that like you are a performer, like that
singing,
real
singing.
You sang and sang. Talk to me about how you've noticed R&B transform into what it is today, because it's not what it was in 2005.
I think what I see now is like, that's why like I tend to gravitate towards not so much what everybody is listening to as far as R&B,
right?
Like more of like the underground stuff, and you know, like singers, you know what I mean? But what I think happened is just like a lot of like, I mean, Drake's the man, but when he came in, he started singing. So like, there's like a ton of rappers that sing now.
Right.
So it's like, for me, it's like the ones that stick out to me is like who I'll follow as the R&B artists. You know what I mean? Like the SZAs of the world and the Hers of the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Artists like that. You know.
Where is the inspiration coming from these days?
Like
I said, you've seen the highs and lows. You've been in the business. You've experienced life. You've been through the party phase. You're in a different space now.
Yeah,
where's the inspiration coming from?
Mainly from, you know, like you giving me flowers, like, you know, I guess giving myself the flowers too, and be like, I'm inspired because I like, not a lot of people can say that they've done this for this long, this period of time. So I have to kind of pat myself on the back. So I'm inspiring myself right now to still be able to come sit with you at this time, at this point in my career, and still be able to do it. And you know, my daughter, of course, and 90s R&B.
90s R&B. Now I know sometimes I have a problem of, like you said, patting myself on the back and giving myself my own flowers. Do you find that you got to motivate yourself to take a step back and be like, yo, I'm really a guy. Like, I need to take a second and appreciate what I have accomplished to this point.
Yeah, like, you know, you do it, like I said, do it privately. But now, like, I'm getting more confident in being able to say, you did some great things. So like, keep going, but like, you should be proud of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because a lot of people will give up, man. It's the resilience and not stopping. If you love something, you gotta just, you know, and like, you know, just keep going. Like a year ago, I was like, man, I don't know.
Right, because I know personally, me and you've had conversations where you've gotten to the point, like you know, you've explained your lows to me at times, and you're like, I don't know if you know, the motivation was there. But you know what? I'm happy to say that you found your pocket, you're in your zone now, so we need you around here repping.
I ain't going nowhere.
Repping for Canada.
Come on.
So what else is on horizon? So Call My Name, the single coming out shortly. What's next after that?
We have a release party for the video on the 17th. It's a single release party and a video release party, so it's gonna be dope. We got free tattoos for the ladies.
Nice.
We have, you know, free drinks, hors d'oeuvres. The location, we have the location, but it's gonna be on my Instagram. So follow up JRDN Music, and it's gonna be on the 17th. Come free, have drinks, listen to some of the new music, definitely the new single and the video. It's gonna be crazy. Stixwell is a dope tattoo artist who's gonna be giving out free tattoos, and there's gonna be some facials for the women. You know what I mean? We gotta, you know, make sure the women are having a good time, and you know, all that good stuff.
Oh, I wanna hear you call my name. I'm waiting on you when I get out.
Now, we talked a lot about music. We talked about your career. You know, both of us being fathers, and off camera we were talking about, you know, being a dad. And I asked you, and I was trying to say like, yo, what do you do for fun? Like, what's the thing that you enjoy? And you gave the answer that I would give, which is like being a dad.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? I know your daughter has been around watching you grow as an artist as well, and vice versa. You've been watching her grow, of course. How does being a dad play into Jordan's life?
Man, that is part of the motivation too. It keeps me motivated to stay in this and still, you know what I'm saying? But as for the fun, that's that's the best job you could ever have as a human being, is a parent. So
and people who aren't parents don't understand that.
Yeah.
Somebody had me on a podcast and they're like, yo, what accomplishment are you most proud of? And I'm like, yo, being a dad. Being a father is the thing that I am the most proud of.
Right.
So I see it when you talk about your daughter. I see the way your light, the light just shines throughout you and whatnot. We're looking forward to the single, looking forward to the project. I'll be at the single release party. We're drinking on some grapes. Is that what's happening?
I think we definitely drink on some grapes. I think it might be a cognac.
Don't be a stranger around here, man. The door's always open.
Yeah,
thank you very much for Jordan stopping by today. Check out the new single, Call My Name. Look out for the project. And just a talented brother right here.
Thank
My
you.
guy,
Love you, brother.
you already know.
Good seeing you, man.
Yes, sir, Ski.